blended society, rich in the traditions of cultures from around the world. And many of these cultures meet in the life of Valerie Becker Noguera.
My family background is I'm Mexican, Hawaiian, Filipino, Irish, and German. My father is all of the above minus the Mexican, and my mother is Mexican.
Valerie grew up in a traditional Mexican family in a border town in Texas. She moved to Massachusetts when she was 8 years old. It was a culture shock, but she adapted. And 20 years later, her life is a rich cultural blend. Valerie's husband is Brazilian, and they're here at a Brazilian bakery to pick up appetizers for a party they're hosting later that night. As Valerie begins cooking for the party, the mix of cultures is obvious. American country music provides the soundtrack for a Brazilian rice and beans recipe made with jasmine rice from Thailand. There's also chicken marinated in beer and lime.
That's Tex-Mex for you. That's super Mexican too.
The next song on Valerie's playlist is from Korea.
I don't understand anything they say, but I like the tunes and the melody.
After Chinese egg rolls come hot dogs and hamburgers.
So this is something you can't go without, an American grill baby.
At the party, the cultural blending continues.
Oh, the egg rolls.
Egg rolls. I love it. Me gusta. Wow, you learned Portuguese now? ¿Aprendió a falar português?
Yes, I'm a mix. Half Italian, half Irish.
So my grandparents were born in Czechoslovakia, and on my father's side, they were born in Romania.
Mother's born and raised in New Jersey, and father's born and raised in Puerto Rico.
My brother and I were raised Dominican in our home, but the rest of our lives was sort of American. And my mother was very good at blending the two cultures together.
All these traditions, Mexican, Asian, European, Brazilian, American, they all make Valerie's life richer.
They all play a part in my life, to be honest with you. Just being exposed to all these different cultures, whether it's my own background or somebody else's background.
This mix of cultures in Valerie's life seems very modern, but if we look back several hundred years to the first colony in St. Augustine, we find something very similar. Take Maria Magdalena Crisostomo Baltazar. The daughter of a Temucan Indian and an enslaved African, Maria was married to Felipe Gutierrez, who was born in St. Augustine to Spanish parents. Like Valerie, Maria's life was a blend of many cultures. Some of the foods she bought at the market were traditional Native American foods, some from the Caribbean, and some were imported from Spain. And when Maria came home to cook, she would use Spanish pottery, Native American pottery, and corn grinding tools from Mexico. To keep mosquitoes at bay, Maria would use a traditional Native American smudge pit. And the music she enjoyed was Spanish with an unmistakable African beat. St. Augustine was a Spanish colony, and in public, this was obvious. In the town planning, the military, the church. But at home, a very different picture emerged of lives influenced by the traditions and perspectives of many cultures. And it is this picture of a multicultural, blended society, one that is always adapting and changing, that seems so familiar to us today.
I could relate so much to the stories only because I think it's fascinating how when people are exposed to so many different cultures in their life, how they're able to just take on new traditions and to explore, a whole new world.